Hello everyone. So in this topic today, we are going to learn a new topic, that is how to remove first array from the second array. What does that mean? Let us have a look. That is, we have to remove one array from another array. And how we are going to achieve that, we will get to know. So before doing that, let me just make you understand the question completely. For example, we have an array over here and the name of the array is A. These are the indexes of the array 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And these are the elements of the array. The elements are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 and 4. It means overall we have 9 elements present in our array. These are the indexes. So I will color code them with a particular color so that we can understand it in a better situation. And these are the elements of our first array. Right? Now we will be having another array over here. Assume the name of the array is B array. We also have the indexes of the B array as, and these will be the elements of the B array. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the elements of the B array are 1, 2, 4. It means in the second array we have only 3 elements present. Let me just color code this array as well. So now the question is, we have to remove this array, that is array B, from array A. Okay, I will write it over here as well. That is remove array B from array A. Now there is a condition as well, that if found multiple elements, remove only 2. What does it mean? It means, for example, here if we consider 1, we have to delete this one from this whole array, right? It doesn't mean that we have to delete all the occurrences of 1. No. If multiple ones have been found over here, we are supposed to delete only 2 ones. Okay, we can consider these 2 elements. So delete these 2 elements. I will mark them as red for now. It means if found multiple occurrences of an element, remove only 2. It's very simple. Similarly, if in the first iteration 1 is being considered, it means that in the whole array we will be deleting only first and second occurrences of the 1, and the new array which we will be getting is this one array. I will be just copying it over here for now. In the second iteration, if we have to remove 2, we will check it out. Where is 2 present? Here it is. But we have found that the occurrences of 2 is twice. So we have been given the option, if multiple occurrences have been found, remove only 2. Therefore, both of the occurrences of 2 will get removed from the array. And the resultant array which we will be getting after this iteration should be something like this. Now, the third element which is to be removed from the array is 4. Well, 4 is present only once. Therefore, only one occurrence of the 4 will be removed. And now, our final answer will be something like this. This is our resultant array which we will be getting after all the iterations of the array. I hope you have got the solution. What is the solution means? The question. You have understood the question, what exactly the question is meaning. So I will repeat it again. According to the question, we just have to remove this first array from the second array, and we have to make sure that if multiple elements have been found in the array, we have to remove only 2 occurrences of that array. That is it. Now, how we are going to achieve that? Let's have a look at that. So I will be just undoing all of these statements because for now we have performed nothing at all. So what we will do, as I have discussed already, for example, I will be taking a loop over here. Why? For iterating both of these arrays, we will be taking some loops. Let me consider it as I will be taking a variable I over here and I will be initializing it with 0. Obviously, for iterating the B array. Okay, so I will be taking I over here so that it will iterate this array. Okay, second option, I will be taking a variable over here as count and I will also initialize it with 0. This count variable I'm taking just to make sure, just to count how many occurrences of, or we can say how many duplicate elements we are having, because we are supposed to delete only 2 occurrences, only 2 elements if the element has been found in multiple locations. Similarly, for the next, I will be taking another counter variable as j. This j I am taking for marking it as index for the A array. That is, it will be taking care of the array A. I will also mark it as 0 for now. Okay, so the I variable, this will work for whom? It will work for B, that it has to travel up to B location, B ki length I can say. And similarly, the J will work for A ki length. That is it. Now, how they are going to check? Firstly, we will write the condition. What we have to actually check? We have to check if 1 is present, where is 1 present? Is 1 the same at this location? Or we can say, is B of 0 similar to A of 0? Yes. If it is, then definitely we will increase the counter, right? How we are going to do that? Let's have a look. I will write over here, if B of I is equal to A of J, it means B of 0 is equal to A of 0. Is the condition true? Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, increase the counter. So the counter variable will be, the counter value will be 1 now. Let me do one thing. Let me just place it over here. Or I can do also the one thing. The condition is true. The condition is true. If the condition is true or false, okay, if the condition is true, increase the value of counter. So here the value of counter is 0 for sure, and here the counter of value will be equal to 1. Okay, why? Because this one, I will color code it now. This one and this one are same. Therefore, the value of counter has become to 1. Clear? Now, next situation. We will increase the counter of whom? Of J. J situation has been increased now, and we will again match it up. Is B of 0 equal to A of 1, we'll check it out. If B of 0, that is 1, is it matching with this element? Yes again. True again. Therefore, the counter's value will be increased and it will become up to 2. The earlier updated counter's value is what? 1, and the value of I is again 0. Therefore, now the counter value has become 2. We have traversed this element as well. Now we know that we have to remove only 2 elements for now, correct? Therefore, to make sure that we will be deleting only 2 elements, I will take a condition over here as well. What? I will write it as following. I will write and check if counter's value is less than 2. Only then make sure the following statements will be executed. It means in the first 2 iterations, because the counter's value were less than 2 in both the situations, therefore the conditions were true, the values were true, and therefore the value of counter has been increased. Now what will happen when j key value will be increased up to here? Again it will match. I key value is still the same. J's counter's updated value is 2. J's value has been updated to 2. Now we will again check if B of 0 is equal to A of 2 and counter's value is less than 2, but counter's value is already 2. Therefore, the condition will become what? The condition will become false, right? And counter's value will remain 2 only. Again, the j's value will get increased to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And in all of these situations, the counter's value will remain 2. Why? Because in all of these iterations, there will be the value false. Correct? I hope you know why. Because B of I will be matched with this, with this, with this. True. But counter's value is not less than 2. Why? Because 2 is not less than 2. Therefore, the condition will become false. And the counter's value will remain 2 only. And after that, it will not match with 2, 2, and 3 and 4. Therefore, the counter's value will remain 2 over here as well, because all of the conditions will get false. What we have achieved after doing such thing? What we have achieved is, now we know that in our array, I have to remove minimum 2 elements. That is the first one, right? After doing this step, what will I do? I will create a new array over here. How we are going to do that? Let's check it out. I will create a new array over here named as C array. Okay? And in the C array, of what size I am creating the C array? I can say that this C array is the temporary array in which I will be creating how many? The A dot length minus 2. What is A dot length? A dot length is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. It means I will be creating the C array of what size? 7 size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It means 7 size. Now after that I will be performing the same logic that if B of 0 and A of 0 are matching, increase the counter. And if they are not matching, then what? Then if they are not matching, then shift the value, or we can say copy the value over here. So in the first iteration, in the second iteration, and they will not match, right? They will, in the first iteration, the element will get matched because 1 and 1 are same and the counter's value is also 0 in this position. Therefore, the counter will get increased to 1 and nothing has been done. In the second iteration as well, they matched and the counter's value is being 1. It means the value is 2 again. Therefore, the counter's value get increased. We do not have to remove. We have to remove first 2 elements. After that, in the third iteration, 1 and 1 will definitely match, but the counter's value has already reached up to 2. Therefore, we cannot increase the value of counter again over here. So the condition will become false. So what we are going to do? When it is the false value situation, we can say we will write the code in the else part that If it is in the else part, you do one thing, you copy this element and paste it in the new array. Similarly, in all of the conditions where it is the false statement, please paste all of the elements into the new array. So all of these false statements values will get copy pasted over here. We are copying the elements into the new array. And 4 over here. So this is the new array we have achieved after first iterations, as we have already discussed. And finally, I will assign this C array as A array. I will mark it now as A array. It means my new A array will not be this Wali array. My new array A will be this Wali array. Now, after the second iteration again, this I have already done. Now the value of I has been increased and the value of I has become 1. The value of j has again become what? 0. The value of counter has become 0 again. Similarly, now it's the turn for 2 to remove. I will compare 2 with what? With these values. Where is 2? Is this and this value matching? No. This value matching? No. This value matching? No. All of these values will give us the false value. Now comes the turn of this. Yes, they are matching. It means the condition has turned up to 2 and the counter's value will become 1. Similarly, 2 is matching with the next one also. Again, the value of counter will become 2. Next, it is not matched. It is not matched. Therefore, in the next step as well, we will remove these 2 elements and I will write it like this. If you have found 2 elements again, don't copy them and copy the rest of the elements into the new array, the C new array. Sorry for this. The new elements will be 3 and 4. So this is the new array which we have achieved after the second iterations. After the second iterations, when we have achieved this array, again we will assign it as the new array, A array. Finally, my value of I will get incremented up to over here at the second index. Now I'm talking about 4. So I have to remove 4 now from the new array. Where is my new array? This is the new array which I have been achieved. From this array, I will be checking out this is the J, right? J of, well, 1 second. This is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is J. Is I will copy and paste it over here again so that we can have a look. If B of I is matching with A of J, no. At this situation, no. At this situation, no. At this situation, no. At this situation, no. And at this situation, yes. Therefore, the value of counter becomes what? The value of counter becomes 1. Now, again, which we have repeated the loop, whenever the counter will not match, the condition will not match, copy paste the array into the new array. Therefore, our final array which we will be getting through after this iteration will be 1, 1, 1 and finally we have got 3 because 4 will be copied, it will match and definitely we will increase the value of counter only. So in this way, after the 3 iterations, the values present in our array which we will be getting is this values. Hope you have got all of the concept in this remove one array from the second array. Let us now move on to the coding section. Here I have already taken the array, both of the arrays which we have mentioned, right? Now I will be taking 2 loops over here as we have discussed. So this is my first loop over here. I will be taking the counter variable over here as counter is equal to 0. I will be taking second loop as the j loop. This will move with the a length. The condition we will be mentioning is if b of I is equal to a of j and if the counter's value is less than 2. What we will be doing? We will increase the value of counter. That is it. Now, when the j's loop is completing, what we will be doing? We will be creating a new array C, and that C array will be having the length of what? Having the length of a dot length minus the value of count. That will be almost equal to 2. Now, we will be having again the counter variable, because I have told you that we will be repeating whole of this concept again. So I will be copying this and pasting it over here again, and here only I will be increasing the value of counter variable, right? And in the else section, as I have mentioned, we will be writing over here C array में we will be storing the value of a of j. So for maintaining the indexes, I will be taking another variable over here as index. That is it. And here I will be taking C of index plus plus, right? And after finishing it off, I will be writing it as assign the C array as the A array. Voila, we have done it. And finally, we will be printing our final array. This will be the A array we have to print. I will be writing it as A of I. Let me just execute it and see if it is correct. Uh-oh, we have done something wrong. Line number 27. Okay. Okay. And we are correct now. 1 1 1 3. Okay. So this is how to remove one array from the second array using this concept. Hope you have got the concept very clearly. Thank you very much for now.